right, welcome to Eastern Hancock. Right there.
Sorry.
Eastern Hancock High School, and we're here for the second home match for the Royals as they're going to take on the Connersville Spartans. And tonight's announcers, I'm Joe Paxton, and I'm joined by Jamie Lowe's.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm so very excited.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good time, and we're excited to see a good volleyball match. JV games here, or JV match, we've got the Royals have won both of theirs. They had a 2-1 victory, I think, against North Decatur, and then won in 2 sets the other night against Randolph Southern. And I don't know how Connersville did against the JV did against Lawrenceburg. But they have played one match, and we'll kind of see. I'm expecting a good match. We get to the varsity match later. We'll talk about it, but this was a match that I think our varsity would have liked to have back last year.
Absolutely. I remember that one very well.
Yeah. And
yeah.
So I watched it online, and I think it was one of those where I think we felt like we could have played much better and been more competitive in it. As Spartans, I think, ended the season 17-13. Royals were 23-7.
Yep.
So 23-7, and we're kind of moving on to this season as we had quite a few good players graduate last year.
Yeah. I think we're doing great. I think it's so exciting to see these JV girls just come out here and play like they are, and the varsity teams seem to really be clicking. I think it's going to be a good season for sure.
And I think the JV's gotten off to a pretty good start. I don't know how much summer volleyball they get during the summer. I know the varsity plays a decent amount, but they've really started the season off pretty well. And the other night just won dominating over Randolph Southern.
Yeah. I think 3 or 4 of them really came a lot this summer. The other ones just jumped in just not too long ago. We've been in school 3 weeks and really just taken off and worked together.
Yep. So we're getting set here for the JV match, and we are going to try a different angle. The other night, if you were able to catch our live stream, we tried the camera from the other side, and I thought our girls were so far away, and I thought it was more try this side to see where our girls are a little closer to the camera, and see how it comes out. Oh, I forgot about this. We can pipe in our PA announcer, and we'll be back after he does starting lineups.
Hancock Lady Royals.
I'm going to turn.
Let's meet tonight's participants, beginning with the visiting Spartans. First, your non-starters. Number 1, Hannah Ropp. Number 4, Sophia Jones. Number 5, Ella Huffman. Number 13, Amelia Mays. Number 22, Avery Morgan. Number 23, Savannah Chanley. And number 24, Kendall Smith. The Lady Spartans are coached by Brenna Ellis. Now for your Eastern Hancock Lady Royals. First, your non-starters. Number 5, Kendall Hill. Number 8, Cadence Harrison. Starting for the Royals, number 16, Olivia Willis. Number 10, Bridget Feeney. Number 4, Delaney Truenbach. Number 11, Abby Ward. Number 15, Cameron Wisman. Number 20, Ava Fields. And your libero, number 3, Eden Van Camp. The Lady Royals are coached by Madison Seal.
All right, I think we're back here. And we always have to pull this out because sometimes the music sneaks through.
Got it.
And YouTube and Facebook doesn't like it when we play music. So sometimes they'll shut us down. So, all right. See if the Royals can build on their 2-0 start here, JV. Coach Seal, I was talking with Coach Gavin. We're not sure how long she's been coaching JV because there for a while, I think Tammy was the coach, and then Madison would coach sometimes too. So she's kind of she's been at least the last 2 or 3 years.
I think so. I think so. And then just always on the sidelines with Tammy, and just been around forever, it seems like. Hey, I see we have our VIP down there.
Oh.
Mrs. Mattingly.
Oh, yes.
Looks like she's going to be on the bench with the team tonight.
I was confused by when Mrs. Addison was down there, and I was like, when did she start coaching volleyball? And then I got the email and heard about the very important person on the bench. So that's kind of a cool thing that the volleyball team's doing. Corey the volleyball team always comes up with some really cool ideas. I know Brooklyn, Willis a couple years ago did the September 11th match that had a lot of first responders come. It was really cool, I thought. So,
all right.
We're getting started. It's going to be Abby Huffman, Jr. Going to get us started here in the JV match. And it's received by Wisman to Willis, out to Feeney, and she's going to get the kill.
Absolutely. That was a great connection. Started all with the pass.
And we've got replays, hopefully. I was going to test. I was a little late hitting the button, but we can see a replay every now and then if I'm quick enough. As it's going to be Olivia Willis with the serve. It's going to be received. Huffman's going to set up to Burge, and she's going to get the kill. I didn't see. I was looking down at number.
Actually, we didn't.
Oh,
she didn't.
Oh, she didn't get it over. Sorry. Yep. I was looking down, so I was guessing, and I guessed wrong. Which will happen a lot.
Well, you have a lot to control there.
Yes. Nope.
So.
Kind of a lucky play there, I think, that the pass went a little farther than she wanted, and the Rose couldn't quite communicate to get to that one. Sometimes those awkward plays are the hardest to defend, I feel like.
Yeah, and those overpasses, that just happens and kind of throws our team for a loop.
As Fields. And good effort there by Van Camp, but couldn't quite get to it. I didn't see who had the kill, but.
I'm going to have to get better. I'm going to have to focus.
This is going to be, I think, their biggest challenge. I think it'll be our varsity's biggest challenge so far this season as well, probably, tonight with Connersville. Kelly with the serve, received by Trubenbach, and it's put away there by Pearson.
And again, you might notice both of the teams tonight, those overpasses. If we overpass, they can come right back and just kill us on those. We got to really pass to target, which is the setter.
And who is setting for us right now? I haven't got
Cameron.
Okay.
15, yeah.
Oh. Good by Van Camp.
So there you go. Those are tough.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
So hard to play that. Just so close there. Like you said, the overpasses killer, especially when you set them up for a big hit on the other side. As we've got is that Pearson still? Nope. Kelly with the serve.
Tricky.
Ooh. Kind of a slow start here. That was Feeney.
Little bit of a timing issue right there is what I saw.
Good play there. And Van Camp's just going to free ball over. Huffman's going to set up Pearson. Now we're going to go to Fields, and it's going to be, again, kind of too close to the net there, I think.
Yep, had a good pass, the back row, good pass to the target, just a little miscommunication in terms of where the ball was.
And big serve. Ace by Kelly, and now the 7-2 start. It looks like we're going to have a timeout here early by Coach Seal. And we're going to take a quick commercial. You're watching Eastern Hancock Volleyball on the EH Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, we're back. Volleyball, that's one thing I always notice. They get a minute for a timeout, but they never use the full minute.
No.
It's back always quickly. So, oh, these basketball goals getting away.
Yeah.
Can't quite see it in our video here, but
And you'll notice, like, volleyball is such a game of momentum. Like, right now, Connersville has the momentum, and we're just rolling with it. And
I feel like I saw that a lot last year with Corey trying to make sure that anytime something went bad, we didn't drop our heads. We tried to keep our positive kind of vibe to it because you know that can happen. So, great
nice dig.
effort.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a really good, was that Trubenbach?
Yep.
So that was a really good effort. (2-9). Connersville coached by Coach Ellis. So Rose are going to get the ball after the service air. And see if they can get something going here. David with the serve. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, it might have gone out if we hadn't touched it. So it's right now just a little bit of miscommunication and not looking real sharp here in the first set. So we're going to have a substitution. I think this might be the first that I've noticed at least. Rop is going to sub in. And Pearson is coming out. Pearson, a freshman, coming out. Rop, a sophomore. She's going to serve. Oh, yeah. And there we benefit from one of those awkward kind of plays there.
Yep.
But we could really point to something like our serve reception is not. I think we were talking about it before we went live a little bit between serve reception and setting, how important it is.
Yes.
Feeney set the serve. Huffman going outside to Burge.
Good up.
Huffman going inside this time, and it is in.
Yep.
And that was 21. Escobar. I'm going to totally mispronounce these. Escobar, you think?
I think you did it.
All right.
Yeah.
If anybody's from
Our phonics.
Connersville watching, we do have chat tonight, and if you're on Facebook or YouTube, we can see it. We don't want to mispronounce the names. It wasn't my first time or won't be my last time I mispronounced them.
Good up.
Yep. Willis to Ward. Huffman going outside to Pearson.
Job, Eden.
Yep. Ooh, good effort. Good. There's a good little volley here between the two teams.
I really think Van Camp, number 3 on Eastern, she's just doing I'm really glad they made her the libero, really focusing in on that position for her. She's put in a lot of effort this summer, and I think you noticed in that last rally she had a couple good, really good ups.
Was she the libero last match? I don't remember, but I didn't get to see a lot of it, honestly.
Yeah, we really didn't have just one libero.
Yeah.
We kind of
moved people around. Yeah, I didn't notice her wearing, but I was messing with live stream issues the whole JV match on Tuesday, so Jade got to watch. I was messing with the computer the whole time. As it's 12-6. See if we can get something going. And that, good effort by the Spartans.
Ah.
And that's going to be out. I feel like if we could just get a couple points in a row. But right now, every time we get a point, it seems like Connersville is able to counter it and get their own. So we had substitutions. Ropp comes back out. Willis going inside the fields, and she hits it wide. Yeah. Just not super sharp right now. That's good. This is a good challenge for our girls.
Yes.
After a
Nice.
couple matches. Oh, yep. What do you call that? Coach Knight and I call it the candy cane.
Right? I remember going back and listening to those last year and the big candy cane. Yep. And I'm good with that tradition.
The candy
Scott
cane?
just really,
Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Great serve. And another timeout. So Royals are trying to find, Coach Shields trying to find some kind of an answer here. Get the girls organized. And see what we can do here. I'm going to mention family sponsors. So we do have some family sponsorships. And those are the ones we have currently for the athletic department. So if you're interested in becoming a family sponsor, you get your name on the back of the program. And if you did the other night, they may have already had these programs printed, and that's where I get my list from. So if you did the other night sponsored and it's not on there, we will get it updated next time. But you can just scan that QR code or go to that website and become a family sponsor and kind of support Eastern Hancock Athletics.
all right.
Willis going inside the fields.
Good connection. See right there.
There you
This
go.
pass is
Yep.
so key.
That was a nice job. Started with the reception and just looked a lot more crisp there. I agree. There you go. Couple points in a row here. See if they can just kind of crawl back into this. I feel like volleyball is a hard one to come back in. I feel like it's really important to stay in close contact. Once you hit 20 points,
Yeah.
I feel like it's really hard. Once your opponent hits 20 points, it's hard to get back.
Absolutely.
There's the Spartans back row.
The statistic is something about like in that third set when we go to 15, first team to 10, statistically, going to pull it out. But
Really.
we've seen some reverse sweeps in this deal
Oh,
where
yeah.
anything can happen, but you're right. It's hard to come back.
Ooh, nice, quick set, quick hit. Is that what you call it?
Absolutely.
And that's pretty impressive in a JV match. I feel like those are pretty tough to pull off in varsity matches. But that's pretty good. Huffman back to serve.
Nice pass. It's there. Let's use it.
Yep, we've gone the fields quite a bit there in the middle so far. Good, Van Camp. Back row. And a big hit, gonna be just long. As Burge with the long hit.
And when those sets are as high as that one, it's so hard for the timing. That's you have to wait so much longer for the ball to come down. So sometimes you can usually predict that that's going to be a hard ball to hit over.
yeah. The Royals climb within 5. I think it was 8 or 9 at one point. Outside the Burge. Fields couldn't quite handle it. Goes out of bounds. The Royals have Fields, Wisman, Feeney, Trubenbach, Van Camp, and Willis on the court. Service error. Point goes to the Royals. Got about 20-ish or so watching, so if you want to let people know, we've had some issues. I know some people were looking for us the other night, and it didn't quite work. It worked tonight, so thank you to our IT department for working on that yesterday. That was a good play there again. That was, man, I don't know. I should have asked them how to pronounce these. 3.
Yeah.
Chamel?
I would say so. Good job, Zoe.
Yep.
You know, that middle hitter, there's just a lot, like, and even remembering last year, those, when Ellie or Cammie, the middles are just hard to contain. Once if they have a good hit, hard to receive those.
Rop with the serve. And big swing. Oh, okay. They were on the net.
Yeah.
That was a big swing there by Ward. I like to see the aggressiveness. I don't know. Sometimes I don't. I prefer that over the little taps and things. Give it a big swing. You're learning it, especially at this JV level. But I know there's times you don't want to do that, but
yeah.
Big swing there. So what do you call it when you touch the ball? Is it a touch?
Touch.
If you touch it, it's not a block, but you touched it and you didn't get the point.
Right.
Touch.
Right.
It's called a touch.
Yes. If you touch it and goes out of bounds for sure. Yes. Let's see this right there.
Yep.
Those are hard.
14-21, back up to 7 here for the Spartans.
Nice serve.
Yeah. That had a little bit of velocity to it and not very high.
Well,
the trick shot.
Back in the day when I played, that would not count, right?
Yes. Yep.
Now if it hits and goes over, it's good to go.
Do you like the scoring that it is now compared to what it used to be?
I actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the game goes so much faster. And especially now that we're going to 5 in varsity, like potentially, we've got to keep it going.
Yes. Yeah, I remember sometimes volleyball games, if you just got a side out all the time, the game would last forever. 23-15. Pearson. Oh, I think that was a block.
Block, I would call that. It's so hard to tell. At times it hits that tape, and you're just like, sometimes the ref, doesn't see that, and they call it a block, or they might say it's the tape.
So it's 23-16. Good play. So Willis going to go inside to Ward. Huffman tries to catch a rose. And Olivia returns the favor. I was trying to come up with nicknames for the Willises, but I think I'm just going to go Olivia and Adeline, not say Willis. Great effort there by Feeney, though. Just really good hit. Got to be able to anticipate. The anticipation on that back row. That's why Elena is so impressive at how she can get to those.
Yeah.
Willis. And that's going to be the first set as the Connersville takes the 25-16. And we'll take a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
So NiStar Connect has been a leader in this community for 130 years. They were the ones that made Hancock Regional Hospital one of the most wired hospitals in America 30 years ago. So they have been leading the technology aspect for 130 years. Everything that we do in this county is built on the infrastructure that NiStar Connect has built for over 100 years.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, welcome back. We'll check out a few things here. We got, nope, that's not, well, there's our huddle. That's not what I was going for. The cheer block is kind of weak right now.
I hear they're coming, though.
I would think so. Football teams probably got some kind of gathering after their walkthrough practice today. They're probably out to eat somewhere, and we anticipate this to fill in here by the varsity match.
I really thought they did a good job on Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got a lot to live up to. I thought last year's was one of the best that we'd had in a long time.
It was so good. I just thought they showed so much support. Mm-hmm. They were rowdy and fun, and yeah. I remember when Corey was making the girls do push-ups when they missed a serve. Mm-hmm. So eventually the cheer block took that over. So our girls didn't have to do the push-ups. The cheer block did the push-ups for the girls. I thought that was great.
That's pretty nice. Yeah. So hopefully you never know. I feel like it's very our cheer block is inconsistent. A lot of times it deals with who's your senior leaders. Mm-hmm. And we'll see. We'll see what this year's like. But I thought last year's group did a really, really good job and was fun and really was able to help the girls out. That definitely helps the team out when you're being supportive on the sideline.
And so many of those kids in that cheer block last year, they'd even go to the away games. Mm-hmm. And we'd have 6 or 7 or 8 trickle into an away game, which was so neat to see.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. I think I got this. Let me look at this. So it's 1-0, 25-16. Spartans take set number 1. This is the junior varsity match. So now the Royals need to get off to a good start. I think that's kind of a key thing here. Get off to a better start. We kind of dug ourselves a hole and spent most of that first set trying to get some momentum going, get back in it. As their officials trying to get lineups together. I was always kind of tell the story sometimes. I took a volleyball coaching class in college. Oh. Mm-hmm. Played by Connie Garrett, who coaches coached at Clinton Prairie, taught it. And I still don't know anything about the rotations. I still don't get the rotations, and I mean I get it if you were playing normal volleyball,
yes,
but
rotate.
The strategic part of it, definitely.
Well, some people don't know this, but for about 8 years I coached in Greenfield.
Oh, yeah?
I coached the 7th grade girls volleyball team.
Oh, yeah?
But it's even changed since then. I'm not I'm not sure if I could do it now.
Yeah. Yeah, the strategy of how they line up, I never quite. I'm like, how do the officials keep track of that? That seems difficult.
Yep.
All right, 2-0 start. Exactly kind of what we didn't want to happen here. Huffman back to serve. Oh, I think that was going to go out.
Good. Good save, Delaney.
Yep, good hustle. Inside. Good pass. Nice. There we go. Let's see that replay. Finally get a replay here. It was a really good set. And right down the line, the open spot.
And you really want to hit that line. That line shot is hard to do.
I thought that was something that Caitlin last year was really good at, like that hitting it down that line. So
And that was her goal for sure.
Yeah. Ooh, good decision. I don't know how you put your head there and then just move it out of the way at the last second. I don't think I would do that. I'm not able to move out quickly out of the way, probably. Be a big target to hit. You got Feeney back to serve. Huffman inside. Good. Good. Free ball. Oh, got lucky there. Outside. Kendall Smith hit it over. And there we go. Royals tie it up.
They weren't expecting that. You know, we try to do those three passes or a pass set hit, and then she just sent it over on the second one. That kind of caught him off guard.
Feeney back to serve. Good serve. Huffman outside. Huffman going inside this time. Good. Good scramble. Oh. Cameron must have saw something there. And a hit there by Smith. And the touch, and we couldn't get it from there. The scramble plays, just I enjoy watching that. I like it when it looks crisp and good, but then sometimes when you see those extra effort scramble type plays, that's fun to watch.
Yes.
Hannah Ropp to serve. She's been coming in a lot to serve. Little jump serve. Van Camp's gonna free ball over. Timing off just a bit and off the arms of Feeney and out of bounds. Looked like Van Camp could have almost been there. I don't know. Is that Van Camp usually that person's gonna call that person off probably? Yep. I would like if someone could send the chat message on YouTube or Facebook just so we can see if it's working. Because we have a trivia question tonight that will play between at whatever point that we could be the final set, like right before it, of the varsity match.
Well, if John's listening, I know that someone thinks they're going to try real hard to defeat John in the trivia questions. So Caitlin seems to think that she's going to try to outdo him. So John, there's a challenge, so you better be on here.
Yeah, if Caitlin's watching, I guarantee she knows the trivia.
Oh, okay. Well,
so she's got an advantage maybe.
She was kind of intrigued that I was going to be doing this evening, so I'm sure she's critiquing me wherever she is.
She's studying, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Not yet. Next week.
Oh, okay.
Nice set.
Good. Ooh, there we go. Royals close within one. Wisman had a great night serving the other night. And she gets an ace there. I think is it technically an ace if it's just hit once, or is it?
Yep. If on the serve receive they don't receive it, then yes. Yep.
And she served really well the other night. There for a while, I think she had 10 straight. So a little bit long. Rolls down one in a kind of a must-win set here for the JV, as they're already down 1-0. Smith serves. And
Great serve.
yeah. Had a lot of heat on it. That was going to be tough to get. Oh, hey, I see a chat. Here is your test. Is that Terry? Wow.
Yeah, it looks like maybe.
Yeah, I mean, or I don't know.
Well, we know it's working now, right?
Yep, now we know.
Oh,
That's one of those where you think you might hit the net, and they're just, I don't know, a lot of miscommunication, I guess.
one thing, Joe, I think I need to work on are my sound effects.
What's that?
Well, I kind of express myself in a lot of different ways up here. So over there when I'm sitting, I can do that. No one hears me, but I'll work on that. That's something I need to work on.
Oh. I haven't noticed.
Okay, good.
So you're good. Ooh, long, but good serve. Just a little bit long there by Pearson. I'm trying. They have Jones, Pearson, Robb, Huffman, Escobar, and Kelly in.
Good job playing off the net there on Connersville's side.
So
Refs kind of disagreed, but what are we going to do? Okay.
does one overrule the other typically? Does the up judge overrule the bottom?
Yeah, we made
But
this.
so what is that, like a reaching over type of thing? What was that called? Like,
I kind of thought it was a net call,
Oh.
but
okay.
well, someone thought someone was in the net, someone thought someone else.
I'm interested to see this double hit thing happen. New rule that I don't totally understand. I know there's something different with a double hit now.
So now
the
the
rule.
setter can set the ball, and if she has a bad set, they used to call that a double. Now we can set the ball in the ball control, but it cannot if it's going over the net. So if a person sets the ball over the net and it twirls, it's a double. But like the setter can have technically a bad set
Like
now.
a 1-2.
Yeah,
As long as they're not going over the net
Yeah.
with it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I know that I saw it come across the rules changes.
yeah.
But I wasn't exactly sure. I know we got called for a double like that. Carly got called for one, but she threw it over.
I guess so. I thought maybe the other night we had a couple refs that were a little more picky about some
Right.
other things too,
Right.
like. But
Yeah.
when it comes to setting, anyway, maybe we'll see something here in a minute. We can
Right.
point it out.
Good little volley here. It's a good hustle. See if we can free ball this over. Good job by the Royals. Huffman, not sure she was sure what she wanted to go with it. And then the official, we went right to the official. 10-12, Royals staying within striking distance here. See if they can pull something together. Ooh. Inside, good. We're doing a good job getting to it. We're not doing a super good job at controlling where it's going. I feel like can't fault the effort. I feel like we're all over the floor. We're diving in that back row.
Yep. Being real aggressive, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. And which I think you would, I mean, that's a hard thing to get, I feel like. There's been a few years like that effort right there.
Yep.
Like, there's been a few years I think some teams would watch that go out of bounds, and we're going after it. So that's impressive. You guys didn't get to see it because you guys can't see that corner, but Delaney made an all-out effort there to get after that one. And I think we're going to get a timeout by Coach Seal. The momentum, I think we had it at 1 or so, and now the Spartans have stretched it out to 5. Talk about, as we zoom in on the huddle, try to at least. We will talk about kind of upcoming streams. Tomorrow night, we have the football, varsity football. They're going to Greencastle for their opening game. Coach Holden, going to be his first varsity game as a head coach, and kind of excited to see. I know he's put a lot of work, and finally you get that chance to kind of see the work pay off. So we're going to be there streaming, and hopefully everything works smooth with our first road live stream. And then I think our next live stream after that is going to be a week from tonight, Greenfield.
Greenfield home.
Yep. And that one's one that, we were so close last year. And I even was, when I was watching it, I was researching the last time our volleyball team had beat Greenfield because we were about to possibly do it. And we just had a couple tough breaks there at the end that got away from us. But
having the home advantage Thursday night, and they having a young team.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great game. I hope everybody comes out and fills the stands.
Yep. So that'll be a week from tonight. And then we're first home football game a week from tomorrow night against North Decatur. So that's our upcoming live stream schedule as it stands right now. 11-6 here in this JV volleyball match. Wisman, good. That was a good hit. Good effort by Huffman to get that up.
I see that right there.
Is that it?
Yep. When she sent it over the net, it spun. And she's a middle hitter, and it spun, so they called that a double.
Gotcha.
Now, Cameron actually set the ball and it spun, but no call on that. Only if it's going over the net now.
Gotcha.
Yep. Which they talk about the fact that, there's an art in setting, and that if we allow the sloppy to happen, are we losing the art of this of the setting? So our setters really like to have clean balls, but once in a while that happens, and now we're not getting called on it. So.
Huffman
Nice
outside
set.
the Smith.
And what do we call that, Joe?
Tooled the block. She tooled the block. Is that the right?
That is.
Is that me using it in the sentence correctly?
Absolutely.
So, now your math. You were doing some math like before the live stream up here, I saw. So you were getting a little lesson here before. But I always tease the kids in my class. My English ain't so good, so I'm not sure how it comes out. Rop with another serve. And Ward. Yeah. Oh, it's close. I don't know. We'll see if we can see it from this angle, but it's way down there, though. Yeah, I think it did hit the line. I couldn't see it from someone who was blocking my angle. Ooh. Good effort. Got two girls going after it there. I don't know if that's communication. One should be going after. I don't know. I don't know volleyball.
Yeah.
But we'd rather have two going after it than nobody going after it.
Right. Yep. And I think early in the season, that trust factor, like, can I trust, just making sure that someone's going to, right there.
Yep.
Call it out, talk to each other.
Just a bit long there. And it is early. This is the first time a lot of these girls have been playing together, JV level. You go through the middle school, you've been playing with the same girls over and over. You get to the high school level, it's a little different. You're playing with different people.
Yep.
Good pass there.
Absolutely.
And I think that was a little bit of a.
Yep. She didn't get called on it. Again, I think that's just a speed thing, a connection, right, that we're just going to continue to work on. But last year we would have been called on that set.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now.
Yep.
I feel like, too, I feel like didn't get called here a lot, and I'd hear the other team's crowd always, like, mad about sometimes, you know, like, or the Ellie.
Yeah, where some people thought that was a push.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, you know, she was so consistent. Like, the fact that that's what she did every time helped Ellie with that play. Yeah.
Yeah. So Spartans extend the lead here to 21-14. And this is a good challenge. Like I said, I think for both our teams, tonight's going to be one of those that is going to be good for us long term. They're going to play a little bit better competition. I think North Decatur was pretty good.
Yeah.
And we lost to Northeastern, is that right?
Yep.
So I think Northeastern's pretty good. Their girls athletes right now are pretty good over there. And
I think one thing about that game was it was kind of a stamina thing. And we played 4 games. That was the 4th game for the day.
Oh.
And that's a lot. And in a hot environment like Saturday was, I think if we were fresh, we probably could have beat them.
Right.
But I think we were tired.
You were tired.
Yeah.
Especially this early in the season, too.
Yep.
All right, see if the Royals can chip away here. Fields. That's nicely placed there by Escobar. We have a substitution as Ella Huffman, the freshman, is going to sub. Going to say a relative, maybe a sister, in for Abby Huffman possibly. As both Huffmans on this JV team or both setters on this JV team, our last name has Huffman.
I still think that's pretty cool, getting to play with your sister on the court.
Oh, yeah.
A neat thing.
Yeah, I know there was a few times we would do girls basketball games or whatever. There was a few times I saved some replays for Coach Knight where it had the 2 sisters, Cammie and when Cammie and Lexi played, where they passed it to each other and played together and sent them to them. Substitutions for the Spartans as they're just 2 points away from winning this JV contest. Got Huffman going inside. Van Camp's just going to hit it over. And big hit there. Connersville JV has been pretty impressive. Like I said, this is just their second, or actually both teams, or this is our 3rd match. It's their 2nd match of the season. But seem to be playing really well here early on. Outside, just long. Ace. Oops. Olivia back to serve. I haven't decided if I like this camera angle better or the other one. The other night I had it over there. You could see all our girls over here. You could see us serve, but we couldn't see them serve. But I felt like our girls were really far away.
Well,
I tried it over here.
I'll tell you, when Carly rewatched the game, she said, I really wasn't sure I liked the angle of the camera. So I think she's going to like your camera angle
So
tonight.
maybe now we can
We'll
see them.
ask and see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes they'll clip them, and put them in
yeah.
their sports recruits or whatever. So
Right.
I kind of like this look,
Yeah.
but we'll see. what they all say.
It's clearer picture than what if we were using this one up here. So that's kind of why we're going to it. That was good effort there, and that's going to be the game as it's going to end 20. So the Royals tried to climb back in there late, but once you get, it's really hard to get back once you get down that 7 or so. And that's going to be, let's see here, the Spartans take the second set. It's reading the scoreboard. So I keep trying to change it to 2, but it goes back to 1 because it reads it up there. But the Spartans win 25-16 first set, 25-20 here. And our Royals go to 2-1, 2 wins and 1 loss. And the Spartans win at least their first game match, if not their second. As we're not sure how they did against Lawrenceburg. But I thought it was a pretty good game by the JV. Just see some stuff they need to work on, and that's what that's what JV's about. Kind of developing, and thought we did some good things and look to improve. And is there a tournament? Not JV, but is there a varsity tournament this weekend?
Saturday at Shenandoah.
Shenandoah. Okay.
Yep.
So and they probably don't play in that.
Nope.
So
they have a tournament coming up in a week or 2 on a Saturday, but yeah.
So I'm not sure when their first, it'll be an away game. I guess I might be able to pull it up. The JV will play Westdell, at Westdell probably next week, whatever the 25th is.
Yeah. Wednesday? Thursday?
So I don't know.
I don't know.
But so that'll be the next JV match, another conference match. And Westdell's traditionally been pretty good. I think they've had a coaching change possibly since recently. And Connersville is going to be playing Seton Catholic. So we're going to take a quick break as the varsity warms up, and then we will come back with a little small pregame shortly before the match. Make sure you share it out there and let people know that it is working tonight, and I think, at least I think it is, and nobody's complained yet. So let people know, share it out there, and we will come back after. I don't know, probably through most of this warm up. So.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. It has been a while. I'm Bob Lovell, and this is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, it has been a while. It's been successful. That summer break for everyone, I think, is rejuvenating. It's supposed to be. And now we're ready to begin the fall season for what we know is going to be another exciting year of high school sports in our state.
Oh, I can't wait, Coach. And this is show one of a lot this year. And, you know, I really appreciate having an opportunity to come on and share a few things about the Indiana High School Athletics Association with your viewership and our listenership. And you know, it's kind of it's something I enjoy every week because celebrating high school sports, and here we are at the beginning. We actually kicked off last Saturday with boys and girls soccer. We've already been going with girls golf, boys tennis, volleyball, girls volleyball, and then here we go. The lights are going to get turned on Friday night. Weather's going to cool down, and Friday Night Lights is back.
Well, just for everyone who doesn't understand the life of an administrator in the quote-unquote off-season, there are plenty of things that you and your staff are involved in. Clearly, some of that time is devoted to decompressing and catching up with your family and taking care of your own mental and physical health. But you guys are busy throughout the summer, and not just you, but also the school administrators and coaches and everybody else involved.
Yeah, it doesn't end anymore. You know, used to, the crops got planted, you went home for the summer, and when it got time to harvest the crops, you went back to school, and that's not the case anymore. Every day almost there's something, and whether school's going on and summer school and our administrators are working with those student athletes, our students in general, coaches are trying to help kids refine their craft. You know, it doesn't stop anymore. And, you know, we do take a moratorium week that always includes the 4th of July, and we have at least 5 additional days that schools have to shut it down to give the student athletes a little break. But it's go. And, you know, staff has been going strong. We finished baseball at the end of June. We try to recharge the batteries in July a little bit, and here we are in August going again.
Paul Neidig joining us. We're talking about IHSAA sports. Week 1 of the high school football season starts Friday night. I know you and your colleagues will be out around the state. This seems to be, from what all the experts tell me, is going to be a wide open football season because, you know, heretofore you've had some pretty strong favorites going into the season. This time around seems to be a much more equitable and, dare I say, I wouldn't say competitive. It's always competitive, but there seems to be a wide openness about this opening weekend of high school football.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You know, if we had a system where if we were going into this week and everybody says, well, I'm going to write this team down as a state champion, this team down as a state champion, and that parity is not there, interest starts to wane. And, you know, when we have parity, it just is good for high school sports because people in their local communities get those shirts out and with their school's name on them, and they come back and watch those games. And that doesn't happen without parity across all schools. And so we're so thankful to work in Indiana where our coaches do a great job of developing the talent within their local communities.
Make sure you buy a ticket. I always encourage you to buy 2. That revenue generated by ticket sales supports the student athletes in all sports across the board. That's how they finance high school football and all the other sports at your school. Commissioner, we need strong ticket sales in football to help everyone out.
That's exactly right. We do, and it really helps our schools. And, you know, we're so appreciative when fans do contribute. And ticket sales is one great way, but just a donation to your local school helps them also.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation. We're excited. We're back. We're going to do this next week and throughout the rest of the year. Commissioner, be safe on the highways. Enjoy the first weekend of football, and thanks for doing this.
All right, Coach. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
welcome to Eastern Hancock High School. We're getting ready for the varsity volleyball match. The Connersville Spartans won the JV contest 2-0. And we're getting ready for this. This would be the 7th match for the Royals, I believe, on the season.
7th.
Yep. And so your announcers tonight, I'm Joe Paxton, and I'm joined by Jamie Lowe's.
Glad to be here. I'm excited.
And we've got a few. I think we'll get some more. There's a middle school football, or is it middle school? Yeah, middle school football game going on, I think, is streaming also on YouTube. So we may have some people trickle in after that maybe are watching that. Schedule so far, Royals have played, like we just said, this is their 7th match. Went to Morristown opening week. I think it's even called the opening classic or something like that. Coach Rainbolt seems to like to get a lot of matches in early. Seems like it's a lot here early.
It's a lot.
So we're probably played some of the most matches of anybody in the state at this point of the season. But we went 3-1 at Morristown, defeated Edinburgh, Morristown, and Rising Sun all in 2 sets, and then lost the tough one to Northeastern in 3 sets, 1-2. And then had an exciting, I think, match against North Decatur. We traveled down there.
It was a great match.
Went 5 sets, won the first 2, lost the next 2, and then had a tough one there in the kind of nerve-wracking, I think, to end that.
Absolutely.
5th.
At one point, we were 10-10 last set, 5th set, and it was we feel like as parents we definitely, it was worth the money.
Oh, yeah.
The $6 to get in or whatever.
And I feel like we've had some good ones against North Decatur through the years, too.
We have. Last year was a reverse sweep. I think 2 years ago we had a reverse sweep down there where we lost the first 2 but pulled out the last 3. They have quite a cheer block, too. They really, their kids get into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then the other night, which I think this is earlier in the schedule than it usually is, but we played Randolph Southern and won that. That was our first Mid-Eastern Conference match and defeated Randolph Southern pretty handily. I think kind of Coach Rainbow hoped that we would do that, and we kind of did. So I thought the girls played really well. And then Connersville's just played 1 match. This is their 2nd match. They lost to Lawrenceburg, who I think is traditionally a pretty good volleyball program down there. They lost in 3 sets the other night same night we were playing Randolph Southern. So that's kind of the schedules. We look at the conference standings. It's kind of early here still, but Wapahani's down there at the bottom. They always play a tough schedule early. And we know they're always pretty good. And our Mid-Eastern Conference has always been a tough conference. I think last year was our best finish we'd ever had in the conference. And traditionally has been a powerhouse conference. There's a lot of state champions that have come from the Mid-Eastern Conference through the years. Spartans, oh man, I can't remember the name of their conference. I'm going to forget it. I think it might be something like East Central or I can't remember. I probably shouldn't guess. I was trying to see if it was on the program. But Lawrenceburg's going to be good. They've like I said, it's still pretty early here. Players to watch as we get ready: Josie Hunt, a couple sophomores. Josie Hunt, outstanding sophomore. She's going to be asked to do a little bit more compared to what she did last year, where she was more of a supporting role. And tonight, she's going to be more of probably more of a main player. We're going to go to the PA, and then we'll come back after the anthem and maybe talk about Kendall Bottomley of Connersville.
Meet tonight's participants.
No.
If everybody could please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Lola Wells. Number 11, Adri Burge. Number 13, Stella Holmes. Number 14, Tessa Kelly. Number 18, Abby Huffman. Starting for the Spartans, number 4, Maggie Spurlock. Number 5, Taylon Selby. Number 6, Sophie Wilson. Number 8, Maddie Harrison. Number 12, Keegan Ritter. 15, Kendall Bottomley. And your libero, Serenity Pennington. The Spartans are coached by Lauren Edwards. Now for your Eastern Hancock Lady Royals. First, for your non-starters, number 3, Olivia Willis. Number 5, Hannah Whitgren. Number 11, Samantha Ritchie. Starting for the Royals, number 4, Hayden Collins. Number 7, Carly Lowe's. Number 10, Heidi Meyer. Number 12, Chloe Borgman. Number 15, Josie Hunt. Number 9, Adeline Willis. Your libero, Elena Eastridge. The Royals are managed by Taylor Fields. The ladies' Royals are coached by Corey Rainbolt, assisted by Abby Singleton and Tammy Stunda.
All right, so I had to turn the volume way up. So maybe you heard the national anthem and the chorus. That technical difficulties isn't always just the live stream, I guess. So we were talking about Kendall Bottomley as we were getting ready here. She's a sophomore. She led them in kills last year. She's number 15. She's kind of one to watch here. She's tall and long, good basketball player for the Spartans as well. And so she's definitely going to be one at the net that's going to make a big impact. So yeah, the scoreboard says that Connersville is ahead 1-0, but our scoreboard reads the scoreboard in the gym, and right now it says they haven't taken down the one from the JV match. So it is the first set. And as far as the Royals go, returning a lot of girls here with some experience and then having some impact freshmen that are going to make an impact for quite a while here. As Collins set to serve. And inside, here's Bottomley.
Tip.
Yep. Very good. Josie. Nice dig up.
Overpass.
Yep. And now we're going back, going outside. And a big hit there. Is that 0 or is that 8? I missed. Looks like it's 8. Harrison. So when we saw that problem in the JV match, the overpass has been a problem for us early on against Connersville.
Good pass like always there with Elena. And that's going to be called a double. We've got to, she just needs to hit that ball.
Yep.
When she does that, she makes that ball spin.
Yep.
And we need that outside.
If you were here in the JV, we kind of was discussing the new double hits and how it's being called this year. It's going to be just wide, that serve. We talked about a little bit in the JV match. The Royals, I think the last year was the first year we played Connersville recently, and went down there with an undefeated record, a lot of momentum, went down there and just really didn't play, I think, as well as we had hoped to.
Yeah.
And now tonight I see if we can get a little bit on our home court. Some height there with Holmes and Bottomley there, and couldn't quite get our hit around it. That's the difference from the last year's team to this year's team is we had a size and length in the front that we don't quite have, or we just don't have the experience there yet.
Right.
So, but we'll get there. As it's an early 4-1 start here for Connersville, as Bottomley's back to serve.
Need to make something happen here, girls.
Collins pass to Lowe's, back to Josie. Bottomley digs it out, and good hit, good kill there by Josie. Let me get my replays ready. Good execution there from pass to set to hit.
Absolutely. Watch the tip. Okay.
There we go. This Connersville team went 17-13 last year. Did lose some seniors, but still returned quite a bit. Oh, sorry, I was looking down, making sure I have some players' names. Pennington is the libero, senior. There's Maddie Harrison with the serve.
Set. Yeah, right there. That was perfect. Pass, set, hit. There we go.
And that's a blind set there by Carly. I mean, I'm sure that she's done that, but quite a few times. But that's impressive there on the replay. Perfectly placed.
Absolutely.
And put away.
Beautiful. Just keep doing that.
And that was Josie on the opposite, or that side. Felt like she was on this side a lot.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
I know they rotate around, but. Okay, good serve there by Josie. Royals have tied it up 5-5 after a semi-slow start there. Ritter serves it up, or sets it up. Lowe's outside to Collins.
Good.
Blocked, but good play.
Yep.
It's blocked, but a good play to recover, and the Royals get the point. And Royals got a little momentum here, see if they can build on it. We'll get the lineup here in a minute.
Overpass, see this happens right there.
Yes.
You know, you can use it to your advantage every time if it happens.
And Heidi was right there,
Yep.
ready to put it away, so we watched there. Great job. Feel like we've seen a Meyer do that before.
I think so.
Pennington hits, and just outside.
That's one thing Elena does so well is follow that ball to the end line. Like, it's just remarkable how she can call those. It's a real talent.
I was, well,
Good.
talking about last night. I mean, Elena's I feel like one of the best at her position in the, not just the area, but like Central Indiana. I know she was Indianapolis Star Player of the Week, I think, a few times. So she's very talented.
Corey has the girls do an activity in which they pick a different girl every game, and they have to come up with a word that just really defines them. And Carly had been given Elena, and Carly says the word's dependable, Mom. Like, she's just dependable. I know I can depend on her to get the ball to me so that I can set it to.
Yep.
Yeah, very dependable.
Yep. That's exactly what you want for that position as well.
And that's good, Car.
Good hustle.
And she's going to push it.
Yes.
Yep.
Carly with the nice placement. I need to hit that button a little quicker because I think I was late. Nope, there we got it.
Those corners, they always preach the corners. Push it to the corners.
And Carly with the, I think it's just a bit long. The vision, I don't know how, what a setter has to be able to do for that, where you got to focus on the ball that's moving, by the way, and then be able to see in the corner of your eye an opening to do something like that.
And there's lights up there, so you're blinded by the lights. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. My point is, I wouldn't be able to do it. Slide.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Here we go. Who's it going to be? Good job, Hayden.
Yep.
It's a tip. Got to watch those tips there.
Collins has kind of developed her game. She used to be back row defensive specialist. Now she's kind of on the outside a little bit up front over the last couple seasons.
And really depending on her to be a 6 rotation player because we need her experience and her skill level.
Yep, 4 years, I believe. I think she played as a freshman on varsity, or she. So a lot of experience there.
Yep.
All right. A little momentum up. That's going to be long, as that was Wells with the serve, junior. Pennington subs in. Out comes Selby. As Heidi Myers back to serve. Cheer block is filling in nicely.
Yeah.
There's a slide to Bottomley. As it went from Ritter, the setter, to Bottomley, their top hitter from last year in kills. Just a sophomore, so I already see how good she's going to be.
Nice save, that pass.
That's Harrison outside with the hit. Played well by the Royals. Outside.
Good job.
Madeline. Did Carly set that one?
Yes, she did.
So we got freshman to freshman there.
Yep.
And I'm expecting lots of she's a freshman chance this season.
Sometimes what Carly does, though, is not, it's kind of like the quarterback, you know? You don't really, she doesn't really make the points, but she makes the points. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep. Oh, yeah.
She creates the point, maybe, is what I need to say.
For sure.
So those people that don't really watch, it's hard to, unlike a hitter. Nice set.
Yep, good hustle to get to the spot.
Ready.
Good pass by Collins to Carly to Borgman.
Oh, go.
Good swing by Borgman. Oh, that's Bottomley's length. She was just able to hang up there just a tad longer than everybody else. And able to put it where she wanted it. Ritter back to serve for the Spartans. 12-11 Royals. Just a bit long. Royals benefiting from a few service errors here early on. Borgman's going to come out and
here comes Hannah.
Hannah Whitgren's
She had quite the serves last game,
yes.
right?
Yes, she was pretty good.
And
maybe that's who I was thinking about. I was saying Wisman earlier. I think maybe when I was talking about Whitgren. But yes, she was. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was sitting up there with her mom, and we were like, how many is she going to get? Kept going.
The thing that gets me about it is she's always smiling.
Right.
When we tried to do our media day last year, and they're told her to look tough or took mean, and she couldn't do it. It was impossible.
Good job, Josie. That's funny.
Yeah. And in fact, when I got the videos back, I was like, there's not even one with her holding the ball. Like, it's just her giggling, smiling the whole time. But anyways, she's developed quite a service game.
She has.
Good pass. Carly outside to Josie.
We call that a B ball, I think, where she came back and got us, but where Josie didn't quite come out and hit, she went in towards middle. So they're setting all kinds of different balls along that net.
I tried to study. There were zones. I was reading on YouTube one time. Zones on where they set, and I was kind of impressed. I'm like, it's way more complicated than I thought it was.
Yeah, there's a C ball.
Yeah.
All kinds of things. Oh, okay, it's all right.
Bottomley just hits it over. Carly going outside to Josie. Yeah, good job, Royals. Good adjustment in midair there by Josie, especially when you got some big blockers up there.
You got to play smart. Got to figure out how you're going to get it over.
Holmes is 6'1" up there. Bottomley's 6 foot when she's up there. So 17-12, and the scoreboard says wrong, so it's 17-12. That's the first time I've seen it mess up.
Yep.
And this is the first set, even though it says 1. Our scoreboard in the gym says 1, so, and that's where our scoreboard reads it from. Service error, another service error. (18-13) Royals.
Oh, a little long.
Yep. So yeah, I was about to say, well, we haven't had any service error, but I thought, no, I'm going to jinx it. Just the thought of it, I jinxed it. The thought of saying that was the jinx. Spurlock. Coach Knight and I used to talk about, I felt like after timeouts we would come out and that's what would happen. Like a service error out of a timeout all the time.
And a lot of times that's what the coach does, right? They take that timeout to break the serve. Free ball. Use it. Let's use it.
Nice.
Yep.
That's good height by Collins, but Spartans play it well. Ooh, I think that was in. I think that's in. It hit the corner.
It did.
Or as Coach Knight would say, the Christmas tree. The star on the Christmas tree over there. And the coach is literally right in the way, and she didn't argue it. She's literally standing right next to it, so.
That's out.
Yep, just a bit long. Coach Edwards for the Spartans. Selby serves, good effort. Overpass, was that overpass? I didn't.
Yep.
20-16. Gotta find a way to finish this set out. Collins.
Those are tough, but we handled it. Good job. Not pretty, but works.
Yep.
Yes.
There you go. Pass.
Come on, Chloe.
Oh, Bottomley. Yep. Just inside. It was close, but yep. Right on it. Just inside, actually. It wasn't even on the line. It was inside the line. Kylie going outside the Borgman. And hit there by Selby.
Yep.
And that time, Bottomley set that, so I think she's used to receiving those sets. She got an assist there. And they close it to within 2 after the Royals had about a 5-6 point advantage there. Royals take their first timeout.
Looks like we now have 2 VIPs in our huddle.
Oh, we've added?
Mrs. Moorman, Mrs. Mattingly.
Oh, yeah?
So for those of you that don't know, Coach Rainbolt's opened it up to have some staff members or anyone who works at EH to join the bench. And they're in on the huddles, and they kind of hear the ins and the outs of what's going on. It's neat they're taking advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and to be involved. See, you know, I'm sure the girls love the support, you know, to see them out here. And Coach Rainbolt there having a little conversation, getting to see. Kind of a neat thing. Like I said, I mentioned in the JV match that I feel like they've done some cool things over the years with volleyball program, of things like that.
Definitely. Come on.
Play by Bottomley at the net. Good.
Tip.
Nope.
Good job. Good pass, Carr.
Oh.
Get out of her way.
It worked. There's Bottomley. So the Spartans close it to within 1. Momentum in the Spartans' favor. Need a side out here. Pass on middle, Collins.
She thought about it.
Rose touched it, but weren't able to back them up.
One thing I know Corey talks a lot about is strong hands. When you go up, got to be really strong. And maybe that's something that.
Uh-oh, too far.
There we go. Yep. That was set.
See if we can get it all. I like to see the players work through something. Here, get it. The momentum turned around. Nice. You know, and even just that little pause. That serve took a little bit longer to happen. It was just, you could almost feel our girls were taking a deep breath, like, okay, like, and that was a much better there. As Eastridge comes out and Adeline comes in, I asked her if she wanted a nickname in class, and she said she couldn't come up with one. Oh, she hit it, right? I think it was deflected. I think it was out, but I feel like she hit it.
Right.
It hit her foot before it hit the court.
Or even if it's out and she touches it, it's going to be.
Here it is. Like, I'm pretty sure she's out, but she's out, and it hits her leg first, I think. I don't know. If you want to slow-mo that at home, you can. Let us know.
Nice job, Chloe at the net.
Yep. There, Chloe going up. Good job. Rose take a 2-point advantage here. Meyer back to serve. Pennington digs it up. Outside Collins. Outside. Good. Oh, overpassed. Wilson. That was Wilson that hit that for, as Wilson is back to serve now. Down trailing 1 to the Royals. And service error. Royals now 1 point from taking set 1. This is a huge thing. Take that first set. Collins. Nice, and that was a way to do it with an ace there by Collins, and the Royals take the first set, 25-22, and we'll see how the second set goes. I need to get the score. Sometimes I forget to add the score on here. So that's a good set.
Yep.
Good set to start. We had our mistakes, and we found our way, worked through it.
Absolutely.
We'll take a quick commercial. Be right back. You're watching Eastern Hancock Volleyball on the EH Sports Network.
Car that sparkling clean shine it deserves. Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right, Royals take the first, not 26-22. We'll go 25-22. Take set number 1. And kind of took the lead there in the middle of that set. And Spartans fought back, kind of made it a little close at the end. I think their service errors was really important in that. I feel like they had more service errors than we had. That kind of the Royals benefited from a little bit, but did some really good things there. Borgman was good at the net some, and Elena obviously in the back. Carly getting to those passes. So good start.
Yep.
And we kind of, did we talk about it? I know we talked about it in the JV match, but we talked about last year. I don't know if we talked about it since the varsity match, but last year this was a game that we didn't play very well. It was in their field house. It's kind of probably weird, playing in their field house. And
I think that was unexpected. That was really, I think, our first time to ever play him last year.
Yeah.
And we walked in there, and we were anticipating something other than the field house. Or at least the parents were. I don't know about the kids.
Right.
But it was a mind game, and our girls just struggled. And
I turned it on. They had a live stream, like it wasn't with announcers, but they had the camera. And I turned it on, and it was just kind of like, it just didn't seem like us, just watching after seeing so many. So that match last year made us 5-1. We're currently 5-1, so we're having a similar type season right now that we had last year so far. Getting ready for set number 2. If you see any mistakes with the scoreboard, don't be afraid. We can see chat, which we haven't had any really. We can see chat if you send us a message on the Facebook video or the YouTube video. We can see it right here. We will have a trivia later on. So make sure you stay for that. We usually will play it between the first elimination set. So basically, if the Royals were to win this one, set 2, we would play it before set 3, or if it goes 5 games, we would play it before set 5. So actually, we would probably play it before set 4. So stay tuned for that as we get ready.
here we go.
Volume very low.
Ooh, nice kill.
Let's hit replay because I didn't see it.
That was a kill from Adeline Willis. Good job.
All right.
Freshman to freshman.
I was looking for our audio, and I didn't get to see it. There. So. Let's take that out.
Yeah, Chloe is strong at the net.
It could be 2. I don't know. The closeness to the mic, maybe. I don't know. That might help with volume. So we can hear each other pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You sound great, Joe.
Sometimes we've done this and we've been on mute. We just talk to ourselves for like 15 minutes, and then someone says, "There's no volume."
Oh gosh.
That happens all the time. All right, good start here. Royals up 3-0. Collins back to serve, senior. Ritter going outside to Holmes. I don't know. Was she unsure what hit that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's been told not to hit due to her little shoulder thing once in a while. So I think she's trying to be a good listener to Corey, maybe.
Oh, just a bit long by Borgman. Clock. Sorry, I'm messing with clock stuff, so trying to get it to read the scoreboard right. Who was that?
That was Chloe. Good hit from the right side.
All right, here's a replay. That's why I can replay, so when I'm messing with other stuff, I can see it. Big hit there.
Yeah, it's great. And hitting from the right side really is a different angle, so it's really a good play if we can get it.
Whitgren serving.
Oof.
There.
And right there was an evidence of Elena's ability to see the court. She sent it over on the second pass, wide open in the back. It was a good play.
Yep. And not what you typically,
Yeah.
you know, her thing.
Yeah, they weren't expecting it at all.
Mhm.
So then they try it. But there you go. It's a double. Went over the net, spun.
Gotcha. They, the other night, she got a actual like attack kill, and you could just tell like she gets lots of digs. She doesn't get a lot of those.
Yep.
Celebrate them.
That's right.
That's Harrison. Collins couldn't quite get to that. Not that the clock's like important in volleyball, but I'm like messing around with this because it says 10 seconds instead of 1 minute. And it bugs me. So. Yep. Outside, Holmes. Good.
Nice, Carly. Good job.
Yep.
Like to see that.
Started with the dig and then ended with the finish there by Carly. Yep. Rose off to a great start here in the second set. Going to Holmes. Just outside. It was close.
So close.
Real close. So close, I'm not going to hit the replay button.
A very confident line judge called that one.
Yes. Hey, if you call it with confidence, it's
right.
it's true.
Yeah.
Carly going outside to Josie.
Job.
Yep.
Good connection.
That cross court. That was a long second hit there to get that to her. And Spartans take a timeout up. The Royals take a 9-2 lead here and a lot of momentum. Hopefully they can keep it up. We're going to take a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste
Count
of
on us. All right. And the score is 9-2. I'm playing around with scoreboard stuff, and it's testing some things out. So Rose off to a good start. Lena's Eastridge back to serve. Rose 9-2. Good. Collins. Good.
Stay right there.
So it's a matter of watching. I don't know. Like that one I didn't notice as much as some of the other ones. So
I think they're probably going to be extra picky about it since it's a new rule.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to
It's
call them if we see them. Yeah.
Yep. Well, Jade last night, like she's got her officiating license now, and she's kind of nervous about that rule specifically being different, you know. And so, all right, it is 11-3. Ever since I started messing with the scoreboard, it got worse.
Nice serve, Josie. Way to see the net or the court there, Hayden. Nice tip.
All right. Good pass. Carly gets to it.
Yeah.
Just a little taller, a little longer, and she would have threw that down. But she's frustrated.
Yeah. Those are tough. Good.
Outside. Good. Good pass. Ritter's going to go outside.
Yep.
Good. Good up there.
Good save, Carly.
Outside. Harrison. Just a bit long. I'm sorry, that's Wilson. Harrison is 8. 6 is Wilson. Carly serves. Outside. Good. Ritter's going to go this time to Bottomley. Good. Back row hit.
Yeah.
Wells took a big swing at it, but right into the net. Rose with a big 14-5 lead here. And I see that my scoreboard doesn't like the number 14.
Nice ace. That was a great serve.
Ace there by Carly. My ace graphic. There
Oh,
it
you have an
goes.
ace graphic?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Flies
that.
on the screen.
Like it.
Used to be Ellie.
I'll be out.
Ellie used to be behind it. I had to take Ellie out of it. So. I don't know why I messed with the scoreboard because now it's messing up scores. So it is 15-6. It's right now. Outside Heidi.
Good defense. Oof.
Collins. Lowe's. Back row Josie.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job there. Good effort. Good execution by a lot of players there.
And then the neat thing is that we have a lot of go-to. We have a lot of people who can put it down. So Carly has a lot of options, you know. She could have gone anywhere in the front row, and she then chose to go back row. That's just a neat thing.
And they're trying that slide. Good. And Bottomley again. Ugh.
I don't like all this net play.
Yeah.
So scary.
Yep. Especially with the size and length that they have. 16-7. Heidi come out. Who came in? Adeline? Who was it? Yep. Was that right?
Yes, Adeline came in.
Adeline in. Carly's going close to Borgman. And it works. Collins back to serve.
Great.
And,
oh,
there's an ace.
it's my sound effect. Sorry, everybody. I have an issue with those.
18-7. Nope, overpass. I'm going to have that term in my head now.
Ooh, nice block. Good job, Adeline. And I think that was Adeline getting that block.
19-7. Collins still serving. She's due for one of those that hits the top of the net and just trickles over. I feel like she gets a lot of those. And going outside to Holmes. Carly going to Josie. And blocked out of bounds. Points Royals.
That's great.
18. Abby Huffman, who played in the JV match, is entering the game for the Spartans. See if she's going to get, yeah, she's going to probably be the setter as Ritter came out. Pennington passes over to Holmes. Falls just in with the deflection. I guess it didn't matter. Pennington comes out. Lots of substitutions here. As I think kind of conceding maybe a little bit this set. Get some people in there, some experience, and then try to regroup for set 3 maybe. Bottomley, good serve. Good effort there by the Spartans going after that. Pennington comes in. Bottomley comes out for the Royals. Got Whitgren in, and Borgman comes out. What is it about Hannah's serve? Does she put a spin? It doesn't look like it's got a lot of velocity. It doesn't look like it's technically like right over the net all the time. Is it a spin thing that people have a hard time returning? I don't know.
Like, what's up? Oh, I don't know. And, you know, I had been told that maybe we would almost classify her as a serving specialist.
Oh, yeah?
That this year they were going to use her really hard on that position. And I know when I watched Nebraska ball or some others, IU, they have some girls that is their specialty. They go in and serve and do their thing. And I think Hannah's filling that role well.
Oh, yeah. I guess we could talk about our cheer block. They have improved. I think it could be bigger.
Yeah.
For a Thursday night. So
I'm going to call them out. The football team, I don't really see them. Too many of them. I see
You're
a few.
Right. You're right. There's not very many football players here. There are some, but
maybe they're just
very
resting up for tomorrow night, I suppose.
So we had a communication there. I don't know what the call was. I think I didn't pay attention. Maybe it came on it was a candy cane violation, maybe. Outside Holmes. Back row Collins, boom.
That was good.
See that on replay here. She came flying up. So you don't have to stay behind the line. You just got to start behind the line.
Absolutely, yep.
So wasn't that we talk about the Greenfield. Wasn't that is something with that got us in Greenfield?
About where we
took off from.
Yep.
Tough one. Miscommunication. We haven't had a lot of that there.
All that net play just really can mess with us. Anybody, I guess, for that matter. But
you don't see that very often.
No.
I guess I could have hit replay, but I believe them.
Yeah.
Elena Eastridge back to serve. Royals with 1 point away from taking set 2 and a good control of this match. Get it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good hustle by Collins. Carly gets it up for Josie. And good dig. Huff. Oh, miscommunication, but it works.
Man, you see how Carly's really having to play that net there.
She's done a nice job adjusting. There's Josie. Finish it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Way to finish. Good job, Royals.
25-9, I think. Yep. I heard him blow a whistle. I wasn't sure what the whistle was about there. There's the finishing boom there by Josie Hunt.
Yeah, I felt like that second set was kind of a different team than the first set, for sure.
Yep. I'll try to get the scores updated on my graphic, and we will take a quick commercial while I do that.
Driving? Yeah. I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
not come back there. Now we're coming back. All right. So Rose take a 2-0 lead. Rose won 25-22, 25-9, and I guess we need to do our. I wasn't expecting to have to do it this early, honestly, to be honest. But we got to do our trivia here. So I think you might know it. So you can't. If you know it, you can't answer right away.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
You.
Okay.
Okay. We got to give our listeners a chance, but you may know it. Okay. But our trivia question, because it happened last year. That's why.
Okay.
That's why I thought. Last year, the school record for individual blocks in a match was broken. Who broke that record, and how many did they get? So that's our Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia. Last year, I think that was the only school record that was broken last year. And the school record for individual blocks in a match was broken, and who broke it, and how many did they get? And there's kind of there's like a extra little part of this that I'll mention when I give the answer away. You think you know?
Yeah, but I won't say anything.
Okay.
Okay. Because I think I might know the extra little thing.
Oh.
So I almost said it. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. So you can answer the trivia there on YouTube or Facebook. We need some participation. We got at least 44 watching here on YouTube and Facebook. And then we have some watching on IHSA TV, which we could show that while we're waiting. So we're on lots of different things. We're on YouTube at EH Athletics. We're on Facebook at EH Sports Network. Twitter or X. We don't actually stream on there anymore. IHSA TV. And then 9 Star Now will show our broadcasts on a delay, like later on. So after they download them. So lots of places you can watch us. YouTube's up to like 2,100 some subscribers. Probably the one we get the most viewers from is YouTube, because it alerts them when we go live.
Yeah, and I think for a lot of people, it's a little easier.
It's on the
They can
TV.
They go right to their YouTube on TV. And
Yeah, I looked, and on YouTube, 57% of the people that watch on a TV. So, and then
I know
Mike
that's
gets
what
like
I do.
20 some watch on a phone, and then a few less on a tablet, and then so. You get a chance, answer the trivia. Rose going to start the third set, leading 2-0 with Collins. And there we go. That's a good start. What?
There's some cheer block came in.
They came in.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, there is a middle school football game going on out there.
Oh, that's right.
So they could be out there supporting the middle school football program. So.
All right, I'll forgive him.
Yes.
If I see him in the hallway, I won't give him a hard time.
And I haven't looked, but it was supposed to be streaming on YouTube, but I never looked at the score to see it. So, one of the few misplays of the match recently. Got to finish this out. We saw it in the other night, North Decatur. Momentum can swing pretty quick. So got to play well here in this third set as serving specialist. Smiley
Hannah.
Smiley. We're back to serve. If there's a trait to have like that, that's a good one to have.
Absolutely.
So, outside to Josie. And a kill.
It's a great connection.
Carly's doing a nice job of getting it to the right spots. Josie's been able to give a good swing at it. Or Borgman as well. Collins.
Yeah.
Ran out of time to hit replay there. Good.
Nice
Willis.
back set. Good job, Adeline.
Collins. Lowe's going outside the Hunt again.
Oh, good
Yep.
job. Way to stick with it. Oh.
What are they going to call? The back hit?
No.
All right, I
said
got
it
the
was a
replay, but I'm
double.
sure I hit it way too late. So, Yeah, I think I hit it way too late. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize we were going to have controversy.
They're saying it's a double of some sort, but I don't know who did it.
We were talking about this with Coach Gallion. Like, I like that the volleyball that players handle this.
Yep.
The conversation and with the officials for the most part.
Okay. I think they're saying that Elena doubled, but it's difficult to double when you pass with your platform.
Yeah, she just said she just said that they called it on her.
Yeah.
So I could read lips there. And she seemed to be shocked that it was called on her. Bottomley back to serve, sophomore. Outside Josie, nice. Carly to Josie's been real strong here lately.
Yep.
And you love the energy, the excitement. When you have plays like that.
Absolutely.
No, we got Eastridge, Collins, Olivia Willis, Meyer, Lowe's, and Hunt on the court. And another kill by Hunt.
Yep.
So what's Heidi? What's Heidi? What is she? Is she a sophomore, junior, or senior?
She's a junior now.
Junior. Sometimes when they leave the middle school, I lose track. So we got a couple seniors, couple freshmen, a junior, and a sophomore out there right now.
Yeah.
Good play at the net. Royals off to a 7-3 lead here. We haven't had any answers to our trivia. I'm kind of disappointed.
No. And we know they're on here.
Yes. Yeah. What if I said there was a prize involved?
That might be.
There's not, but I'm just, what if I said? Would that make you answer?
Wow, good job.
There we go. Holmes. Nice.
Yeah. Woo! So we like to see.
Great play there. We see the replay. Good decision. And just that vision to see it out of the corner. I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah.
I've never done that position, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
Good job. Way to connect. You know, COVID was how my girls' volleyball career started. We were stuck at home. We had nothing to do. And we decided to get a ball out. And that's where it all started, when we were out there in the yard.
Huh.
I'll never forget.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yes.
That's a good story. Something positive came out of that, right?
We were also showing cattle via virtually. We'd film them and then send the videos to people to judge them. It was so weird. But the volleyball thing was great.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Harrison back to serve for the Spartans. Royals lead 9-4 here. Okay.
Done.
In the net. They called it. I think he said 6. Wilson. Ooh, good serve. Pennington had a difficulty there.
Oh, see there?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it makes it easier. I feel like I'm seeing it more. Like, you know?
Yeah,
like
you're very aware now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing that double called more now.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because it simplified it. I don't know. I don't know. Because there's a few times, I'll be honest, I thought in the past we're like, oh, we got away with one there sometimes. You know? Like,
oh, yeah.
But I feel like we didn't have it called as much. But Royals lead 12-4. And good play there. Ritter to Chommel. Okay. Was she in the JV game too? feel like she might have been. I remember her trying to say that word before. Her last name before. Spurlock serves. Outside, good.
See how she really slowed that down. She just thought she looked like she was going up to hit, and then she just slowed it down and tipped it right over. Yep.
Carly back to serve. Carly Lowe's. Good pass. Going outside to Collins. She's just going to bump it over. Or pass it over. I don't know if bump's the term that's used anymore. Nope. Yes.
Okay. I didn't see that, but.
Yeah. It's getting called a lot.
Yeah.
14-5. No answers to the trivia. We're running out of time, people. We need a winner. Either that or our chat's not working. Maybe they're chatting and it's not showing up on our stream. Substitutions for the Spartans. 14-6. Good. Good job getting
Body
that out
control.
of the net.
Absolutely.
Good. Going
Out
outside.
of system ball.
Yep.
Nice. Good up. Good set. Air cover tip.
Yep. Carly's going back row to our attacker in the back, Eastridge.
Nice block, Heidi.
Collins. Nice. Well placed right in the middle.
That was a lot of good ball right there.
Spurlock wasn't quite able to get there. And the cheer block is now vocal. Hey, we got an answer.
Oh.
Zoe Shomal.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay, we do have an answer. I'm not going to say if it's right or not.
Me either.
Sometimes we found that trivia questions are hard to come up with. Like, once you're trying to come up with, but people usually love them. So we get a lot of comments about waiting for them. So sometimes I feel bad when we don't have one. But they are getting more and more difficult to come up with without repeating something. All right. Going back. Set.
Very nice set.
There's a slide. And good play by the Spartans as they close the within 6 here. Orioles need to refocus here. Keep this distance between them and the Spartans. Back row to Josie. Good idea. That's a good plan by Carly there. And I think we're going to see that a lot. Like, hey, we need a point. Let's go find Josie. And that's a smart play there by Carly. We talked about, like, I felt like last year she just got timely kills. Like, we would need one and she'd be there and get it. Like, she wasn't getting a lot of kills. This year she's going to be one that we're going to be looking for a lot. Wide, good eye by Eastridge. – 17-9. Oh, there's the Collins special serve. Touches the net, goes over.
And what would that be called?
They tooled the block right there, right
There
off
you
the
go.
arms, right out of bounds. You have no idea how much I've learned volleyball over the last 3-4 years.
Well, and you probably have one coming up in the ranks here, don't you, soon?
Well, we'll see. We bought a set of golf clubs.
Oh.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. And volleyball, or right now gymnastics is is on the wrong days for youth volleyball. So we'll see where it goes. But
I remember those days, just trying a little bit of everything.
See what you like. She really likes gymnastics.
That's all. Yeah.
Our gymnastics team's not very good here at Eastern Hancock. So I'm trying to. Oh, that's in for sure. Some of the Spartans don't like it, but it was on the line. Here's the replay. It's definitely on the line. Pennington plays it off the back, and it does fall in. Whitgren, Smiley comes out. I think that's going to be her. That Olivia that came in?
Yes.
We got both Willises out there. We got 3 freshmen out there now.
It's exciting.
And it's not 3 freshmen because you're low on numbers they have to play. These are 3 good quality freshmen that are playing at a high level, varsity level volleyball here. So that's really exciting for the future.
Yep.
Nice. There you go. (20-12). We'll come up with the answer here shortly. I don't think we're going to get a timeout between now and then of the match, so unless things go south quickly here. 21-12. Sorry, the score's not being read right. It is 21-12. I'd even take your opinion on the camera angle. So if you like it, don't like it, it's a clearer picture than when we used the other one, the other camera where it sees the whole court and it's only the top half of the screen. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And we may actually, there's talk of maybe having it from both angles, where we would put one at both ends, and depending on who's serving, have it point that direction. But and then when we hit replay, we can actually replay whichever one would have the best view. But we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I probably won't go home and rewatch it tonight since I'm up here with you, but usually I go home and rewatch it after, just so I can hear you guys what you have to say.
I've had people tell me stuff about what we said at the game, like where they're listening to it in the stands. So, or they're listening in the middle school and then they walk down here like they're at a middle school match. All right, we'll go one more point and we're going to give this answer. We actually have not got a right answer. So do you think you know what it is?
I think I do know who it is.
Okay. So who do you think it is? Since
I think it's Cammie Knight.
Yep, it is. It's Cammie Knight. And then what was the thing you were going to say about it?
Well, I was going to say that I think that Ellie tied for serves in a game.
Oh.
But I know that wasn't blocks, but I was kind of going to go off that a little bit.
Well, actually, I think Ellie pretty much broke the record, too, the same night. But Cammie had one more. So Cammie had 8 blocks, and Ellie had 7 blocks in the same match against LaPel last year. So that's and Cammie just had one more to get the record. I may be wrong. Maybe it was 7 and Ellie tied it, and then so I think Ellie maybe tied it. Cammie broke it with 8, all in the same match. So the answer was Cammie Knight.
Yeah.
So thanks, Dana, for playing.
Yeah, thanks, Dana.
You want to see the Royals serving. So if you look at the Randolph Southern game on Tuesday, we had the camera in the other corner. You could see us serving, but the girls were farther away. Like you couldn't see our side of the court very well, like you would see Connersville right now. So that's going to be the game winner. Sorry.
The game.
I'm talking about technical stuff, and we're over here winning the game. What an impressive night by the varsity here.
Yes.
25-15. I'll be honest. I thought we could win. I don't know if I thought we'd win in 3 sets. So that's a pretty big statement there, I think, for a win here for the Royals. I thought this would be our toughest matchup of the season. I don't know.
I probably would say Northeastern was a little tougher, but what we saw out of Connersville last year was, I think we were anticipating.
Right.
Yeah, but they played well. And
so we're going to go, let's see here. I'm trying to get the scores set up right. We're going to go to post game. But I would take you, if you want to mention your opinions, like we found that we probably have to have it in one of the corners, or we put it in both, and I switch it depending on who's serving. So, like, I'd have that camera if they're serving down there. I'd have a camera down there if we're serving down there. But, which can be done real easy with this.
Okay.
But, or with another thing we have. But, I don't know. We'll see.
you probably have more focus than me. I find myself, like, watching and then forgetting. So, but I'm sure you could do it. Yeah.
So we are post game here. We usually come up with a Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the match. I thought there was a lot of people that played really well. Elena was Elena. Sometimes you take her for granted. Sometimes I thought Josie had a stretch there, was really good, but she was set up really well by Carly. Chloe I thought she had a really good match up at the net. There's really and Hayden Collins had some great plays. So really, I thought as far as candidates, I thought you could pick anybody. I think it's nice when they make it difficult, like. So, and I think that's going to be like that all year.
I do too. And I think that's what's going to make this team really special is they all play so solid that sometimes maybe no one stands out. They all stand out, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah, I think all the ones you said are very deserving. Are we picking one?
I mean, I'm going to go with Carly. I'm going to go with Carly. I thought Carly was really good at the net. I thought she there wasn't very many, maybe one time where I thought, oh, she knew she messed up there. But for the most part, I thought she was on target, and we didn't have a lot of issues at the net. Like, I thought she adjusted well, and so I think I'm going to go with Carly.
Okay.
But we can go, like I said, we could go with a lot of different people.
We could. Yeah. I'm just tickled with the team and the way they all play together, and I know Carly will appreciate it. I think she played really well there when those little close to the net passes, and she dink it over. So,
and it's a fun team to watch. We appreciate you watching the live stream, the 40 to 50 or people that were watching or what devices that were watching. But if you get a chance, come out here and experience. They're fun to watch here. It's a little different, get weeknights. I know sometimes weeknights are tough for people, but make sure you make it. If you get a chance, come out and watch the girls play because they're a fun team to watch.
And I think Thursday would be a perfect one playing Greenfield. I mean, that's going to be hype, and
we need a lot of people here for that night. So.
Well, thanks, Joe, for letting me do this.
Thank you for joining.
Anytime.
And I'm sure we'll have you back if you're okay with it.
I really feel like I really focused on the watching tonight. Sometimes I'm over there and I'm, not seeing everything. But today I think I got to see it all.
So there'll be times I'm sure that if you want to do it, you just let me know. So.
Okay.
And we will make it happen. So I appreciate you filling in and helping out, and I'm sure that, like I said, we're going to see you again with it.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, football. Make sure you go out there. It's a fun little hour-and-a-half drive. And then if you can't make it, we hopefully will stream it. And then next week, that Greenfield volleyball match. Make sure you're here to help support these girls. And
let's beat them.
They were so close last year, and I think there's a lot of motion. I think there was motivation tonight after last year's game. I think there'll be a little bit of motivation next Thursday. So come out and pack the stands and see us next time. So we're going to let you go and get out of here, and thanks for joining us. Good night.